Okay, so we're back for another vlog. It's been a few days, had a few days off. Did some family stuff and celebrated my old man's 70th birthday on Saturday. So that's one of the reasons you haven't seen me for a few days. But I'm back and bigger and not brighter. No, who knows? I'm back anyway. And being a Monday night, it's my usual heavy lifting volunteer night. I like to call it my heavy lifting volunteer night. It's a night where I try and get as much volunteer stuff done as I can. But every second week on a Tuesday, I have a committee meeting, which we've got tomorrow night, and I have to try and juggle that with telescope training. That's going to be fun. And a presentation, which is that one on the screen there, that I've got to work on tonight. So tonight, I've had another committee meeting, a different committee meeting for the same club. It'll all make sense in the long run. So I spent about an hour going through a few things with some of the guys on the future of the club and whatnot. And now I'm going to be testing out this beauty here to make sure it all works. In fact, we might give it a bit of a burl now just to make sure it all does what it's meant to do. It lights up. That's important. That's a very important thing. It means we've got power. So we're just going to go straight to mode for menu. Yeah, that'll do. We're not really worried about... no, I don't want to easy align. We just want to see if it works. What about the other way? God, these things are noisy. Good old Meads, hey? Let's drop the speed down. It's working at the slower speeds, we go higher speed. There we go. Full speed. So, that's looking really good actually. Very, very good. One last thing I'm going to quickly do before we move on to what I was going to talk about next is, because I may as well just test this while I'm with you guys just chatting. I'm going to make sure that the date and time stays locked in, because this thing's running off battery. We're going to go to mode for menu. The date. I don't think that's the date. I think we might need to enter a new date. What is it? It's the 3rd. 3rd of July. July. Not 2011 either. 2023. What's the time? What's the time at the moment? 11:24. It's almost today's t-shirt photo time, which I won't give you a sneak peek at because it'll already been uploaded by then. Oh, no. We want 23. We go 25. 25. 00. That's what time it is. Oh, it's only set to 12-hour clock. 11:25. Daylight savings. No. Alright, so now let's turn it off. Turn it back on. Let's see. Let's see if it kept it. Welcome to AutoStar. Press mode. And there we go. It's keeping the right date in. So yeah, I just wanted to plug this thing in, test it, just to make sure that everything moved the way it was meant to move. Which, as you can see, it's working fine. So this is a good thing. This telescope's going to become a lone scope for the lunar and planetary section of the club I'm in. It's going to get cameras attached to the back of it. Actually, let's rotate it around and have a look. It's got its own elevator music. We'll get there. And there's the bum. That's a bit obviously that you look through. The idea is there'll end up being a camera attached to this. There'll probably be a guide scope attached to it. And then basically there's a little wedge thing that sits here and sort of puts the scope in a really weird position so that it follows the sidereal time of the Earth, and that means you can do some really good planetary stuff with the camera. And it comes with this lovely little thing here, which was on it. It was sitting along the top, and I've taken it off. That's the weights. If you defork it and put it on an equatorial mount, then you need to put the extra weights on it just to help. What else we got? Oh, I haven't tested this part. I have a fine focus motor on mine, and this one's got one as well. So I literally just wanted to, yep, and it's working. See if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, it's working. So, ouch, that's gonna hurt. That fell. Thankfully it didn't hit anything. And we'll pop that back up there so it can't fall. So yeah, that's what I've been working on tonight. Setting this up, testing this out, which you guys have just seen happen. Meeting, and then I've club meeting, and then I need to finish this presentation because I have to give this presentation tomorrow night at the Melbourne Observatory as part of my training, demonstrator training. You have to be able to present to an audience, which I think I've done quite a lot of, considering for the last 4 years I've hosted the Astronomical Society of Victoria's live streams and in-person events. I have no fear of getting in front of a camera, as you can see, doing these. No fear. I mean, I have a fear, but I'm willing to push past that fear to do these things. I actually say to people that the moment I don't get nervous and anxious and have anxiety over hosting events, standing in front of hundreds and thousands of people, is the moment I should stop doing those sorts of things. Because if I'm not nervous about it, then something's wrong and I'm taking it for granted. So yeah, I'm nervous about tomorrow's one, even though it'll only be in front of 7 people. But I'll still get nervous because these are people who know about astronomy and who know me, and they know me quite well. So I can't hide anything from them. I can't mask anything from them. So it'll be an interesting one, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm going to go back to watching the Tour de France. We'll be up to stage 3 and finish off doing this this presentation, putting it together. Got to add in all the Samsung stuff, which is the phone I'm now using to record my vlogs as well. And then get ready and present it tomorrow. And I'll be back tomorrow after that to let you all know how I went, whether I passed or not. So until next time, I'll see you later.